Welcome back, folks. Mothers Against Drunk Driving, also known as MAD, is a nonprofit organization that works to end drunk driving, help support the victims of these violent crimes, and prevent underage drinking. Tonight, they will be hosting a Heroes Recognition Dinner. Joining us now to talk more about the mission of what MAD is all about and what this recognition dinner is all about is Helen Whitty and Bert Parnall. Thank you guys for being here this morning to talk about something very, very important. Share a little bit more history with MAD and the mission behind this organization.
Well, MAD started in 1980 with one woman's voice, because there were too many people dying of drunk driving fatalities and drunk driving crashes. And we're happy to say that next year's our 40th anniversary, and the deaths have been cut in half. So that's a wonderful thing to say. But also, the deaths are still over 10,000. So this is why we're so grateful that MAD New Mexico is having this celebration tonight of our road heroes, because it's celebrating our law enforcement. They're the point of the spear. They're the ones that are going to protect all of us in this crime. And they do the life-saving and dangerous work.
So let's talk a little bit about how this dinner got started. And as you said, so are we primarily honoring law enforcement officials that are working in this fight against drunk driving?
Law enforcement, first responders, community champions, prosecutors. It's an annual event that MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, hosts every year to honor and celebrate the heroes who work hard all year round to end DWI and support victims. So it's our time to recognize and reflect that it takes everybody to win this fight.
Yeah. And so how many folks are we honoring? Do we know off the top of our head how many folks we will be honoring at this dinner this evening?
Well, there'll be almost 300 attendees.
Wow.
So that's
okay.
exciting, and I believe there's 2019. Well, we're very careful about who we honor.
Well, sure, sure.
And so there are people that have done wonderful work in the past year. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be thanking everybody,
Sure.
and we'll be honoring a certain amount.
Okay. So in the fight for this, obviously a lot of people watching out there, for folks like me that are not first responders, but we are big proponents and big advocates for safe driving. What are some ways that the community can get involved in the fight with MAD? And what are some ways that we can get involved with the organization to help with the cause?
Well, there's always volunteering. The gift of your time is incredible. Court monitoring programs, support, just getting involved. We also can use donations. That's an important part of what we do. We want to strengthen our work across the nation. So it's the gift of your time and the gift of your donations is a wonderful thing. And a perfect example is this gentleman right here, who's our presenting sponsor tonight. And so he's seen firsthand what can happen. Yeah. And so that we thank the people who are out there fighting, that we understand their sacrifice. And I'm grateful to this gentleman for being our presenting sponsor and for understanding
Is that kind of what drew you into this, is because unfortunately you do see this in your practice. You see what happens, you see the ramifications to families. Is that what drew you in to want to be a sponsor for this?
I've known it all my life. I've had family, friends die of DWI. I was a prosecutor for several years, and I've been a civil prosecutor since then. I've supported so many victims whose lives have been touched or taken by DWI. So it's my privilege and honor to sponsor, but really this night is about the heroes. We cannot do this alone. Mothers Against Drunk Driving cannot do it alone. No one can do it alone. It takes all of us, particularly those dedicated to fields like law enforcement, firefighting, prosecutors, community champions. It takes, in particular, those first responders to put an end to DWI and create a future of no more victims. So it's a time for us to pause and reflect. They're working hard, and Mothers Against Drunk Driving is working hard all year round, but tonight is a time to reflect on those individuals who are really champions in that fight.
Lift them up and celebrate them. I know we got to wrap here. Where can we go online to learn more about
MAD.org.
Very easy to find, guys. We'll make it even easier for you. We're going to post that link a bit later on at nmliving.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.